this far, travel 2 hours, 2-hour flight, come here and lose. Yeah? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Guys on 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. I feel like we're the more talented team, but a team like this where you have guys that are experienced, guys that are hungry, you can't really take them lightly, you know. So for us, the main thing is to come out and play harder than them. You know, we know we have more talent, we know we have guys that are more skilled, but we just have to come out and from the jump, really, you know, just come out and step on them, really.
We approach every game the same way that we have done all season long. There's a series of routines that we go through. There's a way in which we want to play. Our defense, I think, is the second in the entire Europe Cup. So we do work on that each and every day. Our little breakdowns in our defense, our screen and rolls, that kind of stuff. If we do that every day, it helps us just make sure that, you know, what we call our vitamins are taken care of every day, so that it doesn't get overwhelming depending on who the opponent is. Key thing for us now is continue the mentality we take into every game, mainly because we want to avoid those other 4 teams like us who are 4-0. We're watching film every day. We watch film in the changing rooms before the match. We're constantly learning about the opposition and then trying to see how we can take what they do and place it into the teeth of our defense. Can you take away their favorite things? And sometimes you will and sometimes you won't.
At this level, you know, the skill is pretty much even, you know. You're kind of evenly matched, so it's always about who comes out more aggressive, who comes out more hungry. We're just always a team throwing the first punch. You know, that's what I've found, especially in these European games. We've come out and we've just jumped on them right away. It's about us throwing the first punch, coming out, having good habits, setting the tone. Yeah? It's them, it's about us. Yeah? We ain't come this far, travel 2 hours, 2-hour flight, come in and lose. Yeah? Let's go, man. Let's go. Guys on 3, 1, 2, 3. All right.
So we went out there with our regular lineup, which is obviously, you know, with Isaiah Reese always at the top, Dirk Williams, Julian Washburn, Kyler, and Orimas.
I think we kind of came out sluggish. I think we kind of went away from our game plan, you know, like defensive scout, and we let, I think it was their number 10, who was like hitting a bunch of threes. And we just kind of let them get too comfortable, you know. So, I mean, they're playing at home, on their home court, they have their fans behind them, and they just had confidence, you know.
They got off to a great start in the first quarter. They hit everything just as we had thought. They've got a Serbian player there, Gruber, who's an exceptional 3-point shooter. Whilst we won the first quarter by 1, it was far from what we wanted.
Listen, by the time we get to the fourth quarter, they'll be dead. So we've got to keep running them, right? We've got to keep going up and down. Number 1. Number 2, don't overguard. We're overguarding, jumping on people on fine. No. Get in the defensive stance, make a jump shot, put a hand in front.
I think we kind of made our adjustments. I think they were still quite comfortable, you know, they were still making shots. We came back, you know, we were making shots. And I think as the game went on, we kind of slowly, you know, made those adjustments and kind of upped the intensity level a bit. I think it's important to kind of stay in the moment. You know, sometimes the team might go on a run and you kind of get down on yourself, or, you know, you yourself as a team, you might go on a run and you get too high. So let's make our adjustments now. Number 10, we can't get too much on him.
Yeah.
Same. Other guys, shaky shooters, the closeout can't be us jumping off our feet, fucking up the rotation. Make our adjustments, man. And just let them know that, you know, there's 20 minutes left of the game, you know, and we still have a lot to achieve.
Good teams become great teams by doing the right thing that they plan to do all of the time. One of the first things I said to you guys when we came to Europe on the tour in the pre-season was, we have to earn the right to be here. All right? We ain't won nothing. We're just the same as everybody else. Life's gonna happen. Let it be the life that you want to happen, so you be the architect. Come on, let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Guys on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Lives.
There were 2 things at halftime that we had to deal with. Number 1 was obviously their quick moving around the 3-point area, making sure that we could deal with those 3-point shots, because now they were still hurting us on those 3-point shots. Then we had a kind of decision in our back pocket to make as we went early into the third quarter, which we would have to deal with, which was to actually sit Kyler out of the game and go with a much smaller lineup, which we could do because we had enough tools to do that. The significance of a smaller lineup meant that basically, you know, Kyler's 7'1", so in and around the basket, he's a beast defensively. And obviously we like what he does for us offensively. But if he's got to chase somebody who's outside on the three-point line, first of all, it takes him away from protecting the basket. But secondly, because he's so much bigger, he's slower than the smaller players. So he couldn't get out to those three-point shooters. And once we did that, the defense was better. It meant there was no more three-pointers for them. And obviously Marcus Teague, gets baskets wherever he plays. And then the gap widened. And straight away, the immediate strategy that they came into the game with was defeated. And now it was just a case of, okay, how big was the gap going to be, because their advantage had been nullified.
I think on our team, there's so many athletes, there's so many guys, so many guys that play hard, guys that are physical, and I think, most teams can withstand that for 20 minutes, but there's not a lot of teams that can withstand that for 40 minutes. So, we just stuck to our game plan, up the intensity level, and just, like you said, we just wore them down.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like, everyone had a little, spell of their own. People couple dunks, you know what I mean? Like, Marcus was good, and like, he was going crazy, and yeah, it was a good game, man. Like, just good to come out with a win. Like, it felt like I was always going to get that win.
And what did you guys feel you contributed to the win?
Vibes. Vibes. That's all we needed to do, contribute vibes.
Listen up, pal. You guys are doing a great thing, right? Keep challenging yourselves to do it better, bigger and better. All right? It's only about us. It really is only about us, all right? I love the way we stepped up some great performances. Congratulate yourselves on 5-0.
One, two, three.
I've always believed that we could be successful. When I say we, I mean the Lions and the British basketball team could be successful in Europe. And I want to prove that. I think we're doing so right now. There's still a lot to come. I still think I can give a lot in that direction. But if we carry on the way we're going on in Europe, it'd be fantastic.